Your content is boring because you lack the art of storytelling. Hey, welcome to the Ugaman Daily Rant, and today is day 12 of 2024. I want to tell you something so powerful about storytelling and why you all need to be embracing storytelling and what it takes for you to tell a good story on digital platforms. Now, I'm going to start by telling you that storytelling is one of the most important ways of passing on communication and information, and it has been like that for generations. A lot of us actually learned how to speak and how to put things in order because our parents and our grandparents were telling us stories. Now, history has also been written because of storytelling. This is so much of an African tradition that it would be very important for you to listen to me as an African creator why storytelling is so powerful. But this is what is fascinating. Every story must have a title. Every story must have a title. Look at it this way. There is no single story that our parents ever told us, or the stories we used to read in school, or the stories we actually watch on TV. Every story has got a title, and the title must be something that is very, very captivating. Now, if you want to capture people's attention, you should give them a title that leaves them thinking, oh, what next? Or what really happened in this story. So that means that as you create the story on your platforms, create a good suitable title for it. So a good story must have a good title. Number two, a good story must be chronological. You just cannot tell a story first part and then go to the last part, then come back to the middle part. No, a good story has got to be chronological. Just be orderly and bring it on slowly by slowly. Take it step by step because that's what a good story is. You understand? So if you out there and you planning to do a story, take your time, create a good title for your story. Take your time, learn how the story is gonna flow. Now, there is what they call the intro. Okay, and there is what they call a body, and then there is what they call the outro. You understand? So if you're gonna tell your story on any platform that you choose to do so, ensure that your story is actually well organized. Introduce your story. After people knowing the title of your story, introduce it. Give them the courage, give them the anxiety, give them the thoughts, the curiosity to know what's gonna happen next. And then explain to them the real content, the core content of the story after the intro. And then as you're winding up, you have so many things to mind about. If this story is calling on people to change in a certain, direction, then you need to understand that your outro or your conclusion is actually going to have a call to action. So for example, if I come tell you a story about why it's important to have good hygiene, why it's important to stay in a clean environment, why it's important to actually dispose hazardous waste in a proper way. We have seen people who have lost life just because they did not handle hazardous waste in a proper way. Now, I have got to make a call to action that if I want you to handle hazardous waste in a proper way, what should you be doing? Should you be having bins? Should you be having cans, trash cans that are labeled differently? Should you start teaching your kids how to handle some of this waste within your home? This is something that is very, very important. The outro or the conclusion of your story must actually help people now pick the core, like the summary of what you have been narrating. Let people get takeaways from your conclusion and then have your call to action towards the conclusion of your story. Hey, that is a good way of telling the story on digital platforms. Did you like that? Go ahead, give me a follow, share this story. This has been day 12 of 2024. I'll see you guys again on day 13. God bless you all. Ugaman.